I was explaining about the value of silence. The only thing is we have locked it and we have forgotten the key. It's like we forget our computer's password and we cannot get inside. Silence is the key. Silence is the password to enter into the realm of infinite. In silence, we get back our energy, which is lost in our outer world. It helps us to open our third eye, by which we will be able to tap the wisdom and invite enlightenment. Why are we not unlocking this resourcefulness but so much attracted to the peripheral noises? Why do we create a thick wall of noise within ourselves that we are not able to enter the royal court of God's presence and the inner blissfulness? Martin Luther King Jr. used to spend 15 minutes daily in silence before he left for his office. We know the impact of Pope Francis, who spends an hour every day in silence in front of the Blessed Sacrament. We cannot listen to God in noisy city, in the middle of distractions, and with anxieties or hurryburries of life. We hear from John the Baptist, I am a voice that cries out in the desert. Go to the desert means go to the silence. We know about a man, the modern classical mystical writer Carlo Caretto. At the age of 44, he resigned from a high executive post and went to Sahara Desert to listen to the whisper of the universal soul. Desert is a silent place, having frightening stillness, no enchanting meadows and plants, no singing birds, but only sand, 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 and some stones or some snakes and lizards. After his initial discomforts, the silence opens its treasures. Everything around him, the sand and stones, started speaking to him. He even speaks to the universal soul. Then he became very wise and a mystic. He wrote the books like The Desert in the City, The God Who Comes, Journey Without End, etc. In our situation, we cannot go to Sahara to become wise and mystic. We have to create a desert within us through the silence. Then that will be the beginning of our becoming like Jesus and Saint Chavara. Teilhard de Chardin says, man is the highest evolved matter with thinking faculty and consciousness. From noosphere, man has to reach Christosphere. Christ is the omega point of our evolution towards which the matter has to evolve. And it is through the silence we participate in the evolution of our consciousness. We know that in every seed lies the promise of a forest. In every human being lies the promise of becoming a son of God. So, be still and know that I am God. Every flower unfolds in silence. Every tree grows in silence. The moon moves in silence. That's why every one of us must practice silence for the growth. The first step is perhaps the vocal prayer. Don't remain there. And the step 2 is meditation, a gentle time of opening our inner wings. The third step is reaching close to Jesus and listening to Him in silence. The fourth step is experiencing the indwelling presence of Jesus. Our soul is taught here the higher truths and wisdom. The fifth step is to become God bearers through the process of theosis, divinization. We become theophoroi, God bearers, and it is man's becoming divine. The teachings of Cappadocian fathers come true here. God passed into man so that man might pass over to God. This is ultimately a mystical union, the fruit of silence. God is the friend of silence. Love Him and become like His Son Jesus and like Saint Chavara. The moments of deep silence would help us to listen to the voice of the Spirit that continually persuades us to peace and harmony. Mary, our mother, is the perfect symbol of meditation, contemplation, and the use of silence. She interiorized the word given by the angel Gabriel and gave Jesus to the world. So too, use silence so that we can give Jesus to the world. Our founder, Saint Kyriakos Elias, spent a long time in prayer, and his silence made him to write enormous amount of divine wisdom. His Abba consciousness made him to work for the church in all the levels, to work for the poor in manifold ways, and to grow in personal holiness with a profound faith in the providence of God. Let us imitate Saint Chavara in our day to day life so that we will turn our silence into the profound thinking and vision of God's kingdom, and we will transform our silence into actions in serving God's people. Thank you.